Hey guys, welcome back to my Minecraft 1.20 Create Mod series, and we are looking today at mechanical crafters. Now this is the last step in our project, and in the next episode we're going to put them all together and make something amazing, and I can't overstate how excited I am to do that. But today we need to get on with mechanical crafters and how they work in the Minecraft 1.20 Create Mod. So we've got our water wheel back there, but today we're not going to really need it. We might connect it up in a minute, but let's get to looking at mechanical crafters first. So this is how they work. So basically they do everything a crafting table can do, or the little box in your inventory, which I don't have because I'm in creative mode. So the little box here. So this is essentially what a mechanical crafter will replicate, or whatever's in a crafting table. So I'm going to use a very simple one to start with, and we're going to make one that is just 2 blocks wide. So obviously, normally in your inventory, it's a 4-block one, but we're just going to use 2 for now, because we'll start simple and then we'll go from there. So what we're going to do is make ourselves some rockets. Now, in order to do that, I first need to start with a chest. So what we're going to do is put down a chest, and then we are going to put down a pair of mechanical crafters like this. Now, the first thing you'll probably notice is that I've got some arrows on here. So if I do it first with them both facing downwards. So the arrows dictate which way the blocks go, and you need them all to go into one end block. So you're wanting everything to come into this block and then go into the chest. This will be more important when we've got more of them together. But for now, if we stick with 2, we want it to go this one, to go into this one, and then to go into here. They'll work together to achieve what we want to achieve. Now, what we're going to do is put 2 chutes on top with chests. Right? So that's easy. So we're using the chutes from the last episode, and we are making ourselves a crafting. I don't know what to call it. But basically, we're going to make rockets with this, okay? Now, we all know how to make rockets. They are gunpowder and paper, which I have already got here. So what we're going to do is fill up one of these chests with gunpowder and the other with paper. And then what's going to happen is... Oh, I have missed a very key component to this. We've made this too far away. Hang on, let me make this over by the water wheel. Right, this would be working a lot better if I had a speed controller on here, but I don't. So it's basically going to combine the 2 items that we've got here into one in the mechanical crafter, and then that should drop down into our end chest using the chute just here. So if we're watching it, it's really slow, but it has made a rocket. And it is now going to put that into the chest at the bottom. I really need to add a speed controller to this. But it did it, okay? It works. It's just really slow at the moment. So, this is all working really well. But what can we use that to do? Now, I'm going to come over here and we are going to build something similar. So, we have got ourselves... We've got ourselves our gunpowder one, okay? So this is building ourselves gunpowder. It's going to put rockets in one and paper in the other. I'm actually going to change which way around it is, but that's just to confuse you. So if we put this one here, and we are going to put on here, we're going to fill this up again like we did before with gunpowder, okay? So that will drop gunpowder into this one. Now what we want to do is we want to make this one into having paper. But we want to do it in a slightly different way. So last time what we did was we just put paper in straight into it. But this time what we're going to do is something slightly different. So we are going to feed ourselves some sugarcane from this chest into these, which will then make paper, which will go into here, which will make gunpowder and paper into fireworks. It looks confusing, but it's not going to be confusing, okay? So first thing we need to do is check the arrows again. So the arrows go from here to here to here to there. That's fine. We can do that. That's not a problem. Now, the other thing we need to do is tell the mechanical crafters that we want it to fill all of these boxes. Otherwise, this chest will only fill this one. So in order to do that, we come around the back with our wrench. Now, you see, if you hover over here and right-click, it connects the crafters. That means this chest will actually fill both of these. And we want it to do all three. That way, what it will do is it will go in here, and then that will fill, and it will fill all of those, make paper, that will go in there, etc., etc. So let's give it a go and see how it works. Now, there is one problem with this. You see my sugarcane's gone into all three. I've made it really far from my water wheel. So we are going to have to do something a bit more creative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cog on here and a cog on here. And we're going to cheat slightly by using this creative motor. Now, it's not ideal. You won't do that in survival mode, but it will mean that we can show you how it works. So you can see they're going there. They're turning into paper, which is then going to come down here into here, which is going to combine with this and turn into fireworks. So you can quickly work out how we can turn a gunpowder farm and a sugarcane farm into a firework farm. Because it's going to do all of the work for us on its own using this whole setup. Okay? So it's just going to keep filling this chest now with rockets. I can't show you because if I don't put a chute on there, it won't let me open the chest. But it will do it, okay? So I've missed the shootout, basically. But it will still do it. I mean, oh, let me just fix this, because otherwise I'm going to look stupid. Right. There we go. Right, it is making fireworks. They're going in the chest. It's doing the job. Okay? And it's doing it relatively quickly. If I increase the speed on these, so if I wanted to, I could increase the RPM on these using the creative motor. It's going to build loads of rockets really fast. Obviously, in survival mode, you need to change this manually using a water wheel and a speed controller. But when you're in creative mode, you can do it like this. So this is it. This is all you're going to be doing, is using mechanical crafters to make stuff. And it's going to do all the crafting for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, the important thing is to remember that when you want to fill multiple boxes, you can do that by just connecting them like I did with the wrench on the back, and then that makes them fill up all the boxes. And you can use chutes to then filter it into different boxes like this. So this is now putting paper into this one, which is then making the rockets. So you could easily hook a sugarcane farm up to this end, and a creeper farm up to this end, and then you've got yourself an automatic rocket farm. Now, I know rockets aren't that hard to make, but it saves you a job. That's the main thing. Create mod is endless. You can do so much with it. And what we're going to do in the next episode is use these methods and the stuff we've already learned to make something really incredible. And I mean really incredible. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be great. Make sure you've subscribed to the video so that you get notifications when that happens. But we're going to go through this even more. It's going to be so much fun. And I can't... The mechanical crafter's amazing. It really is. And I can't get over how simple and how easy it is to use. You just power it, and then you make sure the arrows are going the right way, and you connect up the back where you want it to be connected, and it will just go. And it will do what you need it to do, and that's just incredible to me. So, yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you get notifications for the next video, which is going to be the big one. It's going to be the one that makes all of them come together. So, I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Create Mod in Minecraft 1.20. See you soon. Bye.